She gotta have a fatty.
Hey, take us some eggs.
Yeah.
Look back at it.
Uh-oh.
What is she doing?
Friends, I don't have a fatty.
Girl, we keep telling you it's okay.
You've probably heard by now about Michael Todd's controversial Easter service this past Sunday. It was as if the BET Awards met with Broadway, and there were many people who performed musical numbers that was supposed to depict the gospel. It showed the fall of Adam and Eve as well as the fall of Satan, and describing why we need Jesus. Now, Michael Todd is nothing new to controversy or using big elaborate props to make points, but it was claimed by many that this Easter service went too far and it was demonic in nature. It's received so much backlash that the live stream is no longer on their YouTube page, and anyone who's uploading the service is being copyrighted by Transformation Church. Now, within the service, there were obvious provocative moments that surprised me as well as many others.
We catching flies. We don't need y'all stumbling now, do we?
But what surprised me most is that Michael Todd has done this or allowed provocative moments like this before, and this was his response prior.
People will comment good things. People will comment bad things. They'll be mad because I had a picture of my wife on my shirt in a bathing suit. How a pastor gonna get up there tempting everybody? I'm so done with church people. Comment on it. I don't care. Next week we're going to Miami. We're gonna be at VU conference, and I'm gonna get comments, and I'm gonna do what God called me to do.
Now, when he said this, I couldn't help but think of penguins. Penguins have a very interesting vocal system where babies can recognize their mother's voice. It's distinct and it stands out amongst a crowd. Similarly, when you get to know Jesus, his voice stands out amongst others. The more you walk with him and learn about Jesus, you recognize counterfeits. So although Michael Todd says he's doing what God told him to do, when I see God being depicted as a woman dressed in red singing for her son, or I see Eve hanging on a cross as if she was going to be the one sacrificed until Jesus took her off, or I see the devil parading around in hell with the keys of life and death, throwing a party as if hell is going to be this place of fun and enjoyment, and I see Jesus going into the pits of hell having a fight with Satan for these keys, I can recognize that it's not the voice of God. The truth is, there are going to be many who are going to come and try to steal me away from the Father, claiming to be sent by him. But my encouragement is to pray and read scripture so we can recognize the voice of God, and when things like this happen, we're not easily deceived.